In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how this item secretly got a buff. Though before we get into the video, I'm doing a 200 mil giveaway, so if you guys want to enter it, just like and subscribe and leave a comment down below of your IGN. So the item that I'm talking about is the 50 mil Midas, but it's mainly about the Gilded Reforge. Now you guys might be thinking, how exactly did the 50 mil Midas get a buff? Well, that's because of the one for all nerf. Yeah, I know that sounded a little bit weird because how could a nerf make something better, but you guys gotta remember that this is Hypixel Skyblock. Basically, the Gilded Reforge that gives you about 75 damage just didn't work with one for all. And if you didn't know before, one for all would actually add stats to your weapon, which made it so good. But since it didn't work with the Gilded Reforge, you were basically missing out on about 180 damage, which is honestly a lot. But because one for all doesn't actually add the stats to your sword anymore, it just made it way better. Just to show you guys what I mean, as most of you guys probably know that the Shadow Fury was way better than the 50 mil Midas, but now whenever I do a damage test, the 50 mil Midas is actually better. Because as you guys could see, I do about 329k whenever I'm using my Shadow Fury, but after I switch over to something like the 50 mil Midas, I do about 339k, which is a little bit better. Now of course it isn't worth it because the Gilded Reforge is also bugged inside of dungeons, so you're basically missing out on a lot of damage. And the Shadow Fury is definitely a lot more cheaper, but I mean it still is pretty good because the next weapon is the Giant Sword and that costs about 70 mil more, so yeah, it's definitely a good weapon. But you guys should still use the Shadow Fury unless you actually care about like 30k more damage. But that's going to be the end of the video, so please like and subscribe, and finally, goodbye!